Populaire.
Chez les gens. C'est clair. C'est clair.
Chez les gens.
Pourtant, speak up, pourtant, il faut insister, speak up, il faut insister.
Il faut insister
Sur le fait que l'habitude de lire des livres, des romans peut certainement présenter de nombreux avantages. C'est clair. De nombreux avantages. C'est clair. C'est clair. Now, maintenant. Now you repeat after me. D'abord, tout d'abord, first of all, you have to use these type of vocabularies. You have to use these type of connectors. D'abord, speak up, d'abord. Speak up, d'abord.
d'abord.
Is first of all, speak up, d'abord. Speak up, please. D'abord. Speak up, d'abord.
D'abord.
Speak up, d'abord.
D'abord.
You can say tout d'abord. D'abord, first of all, la lecture, the reading, develop. Speak up, develop. Speak up. Develop is your develop. If we have a
Develop.
over here, okay, I can write it down over here. If we have a Q, see, it is very important to understand. Speak up. D'abord, you have to repeat after me. D'abord, la lecture
D'abord.
la pensée. Speak up. La lecture d'abord. Speak up. D'abord. Speak up. D'abord, la lecture develop. The reading develop your
La lecture
ideas,
develop.
creativity. So what you will say? If I will say in English, the reading and enrichir, you have to use one vocabulary. Speak up, enrichir, speak up, enrichir. Very important. Enrichir is my vocab to increase my knowledge. I cannot use augmente. See, we have a verb augmente also. Enrichir is to enhance. Say Claire, speak up, enrichir, speak up. Enrichir.
Enrichir.
Enrichir is your vocab. Enrichir is your verb for a higher pattern. So what I will say, tout d'abord, now you have to repeat after me, please. D'abord, speak up, please. D'abord, la lecture, speak up, please. La lecture, develop.
La lecture
If we have a ague.
develop.
First, if we have a ague, develop la pensée. Speak up. La pensée créative. Speak up. Creative. Over here we have an ague. My first E.
La pensée créative.
Ague. Creative. We have E ague. Say Claire. Now what I will say in English. Oh, first of all, the reading. Develop my ideas. Develop the ideas, creative ideas. So what you will say in French? Speak up d'abord, la lecture, the reading,
D'abord.
develop, la pensée,
Develop.
pensée. So we have verb, we already have done pensée.
La pensée créative.
Pensée is my verb to think. Creative is your creativity. So what I will say, tout d'abord, la lecture, develop la pensée créative. C'est clair. Now, for example, just consider yourself, you're sitting your TEF exam, right? And you have a topic. So you are using the same term. De nos jours, on peut observer que la lecture développe la pensée créative. De nos jours, on peut observer que la lecture devient de moins en moins populaire chez les gens. Pourtant, il faut insister sur le fait que l'habitude de lire des livres, des nouvelles, des romans peut certainement présenter de nombreux avantages. C'est clair. So you have to use, vous devez suivre la réglementation. C'est clair. D'abord, la lecture développe la pensée créative. Is it clear to you? I have used two connectors over here. One is d'abord and one is pourtant. One is d'abord and one is pourtant. The third connector I will use en effet. Speak up, en effet. Speak up, en effet. En effet.
En effet.
En effet. En effet. See, these might,
En effet.
if I really want to do something in French language in order to go for a higher level, I have to use my connector. My first is d'abord. Say Claire. My second is, tell me, my second is pourtant.
Pourtant.
And my third is en effet. Say Claire. Is it clear to you?
Oui, monsieur.
And what does en effet mean?
En effet, in fact that, we use in very normal English. In fact of, say Claire. In fact that, say Claire. Say Claire.
Claire.
Yes.
Oui.
Is it clear to you? One second. Huh? La Ponce, the Ponce, yes, La Ponce. Yes, this is my creative thinking. Is that clear to you? La Ponce creative. Is that clear to you? Clear? One second, let me paste this, right? One second, huh? Okay, now start with this. Okay, my whiteboard is again, I can do this. Over here, like this. Okay, now, one second. I want you to repeat after me. On a way, speak up, on a way, speak up, please. On a way, speak up, on a way.
On a way.
Speak up, less
On
free.
a way.
Less free. Less free. Say water, less free. Less free, say water, sentimo. Less free. Less free. Less free, say water, sentimo. You're thinking, less free. See, it is very important to use the vocabulary. I cannot go for a repetition. See, in a very first case, I have used Ponce Creative. Ponce Creative and less free is one and the same thing in a 20-30% ratio. Less free. Say water, less poir. Say water, less poir. Say water, sentimo. Say water, sentimo. Less free. Less free. Do it again, thinking. Less free. Speak up. Less free. Is that clear to you,
Less
mademoiselle? L'esprit, speak up. En effet, speak up. En effet, l'esprit de lecture. If you are very much interesting, if you are very much interested towards your, if you're very much attracted towards your reading, if you ever thinking, if I'm a man, right? If I were thinking, yes, I love to read the newspaper, I love to go for reading, so this is my l'esprit de lecture. This is my l'esprit de lecture. Is that clear to you? Tell me, yes or no?
Oui, monsieur, c'est clair.
L'esprit का
Oh, say Claire.
अभी भी clear नहीं हुआ like
Okay. Isha, this is l'esprit. Speak up, l'esprit. Speak up, l'esprit.
l'esprit.
L'esprit, speak up.
L'esprit.
Sentiment. Speak up, sentiment. Speak up. Sentiment. See, you know what?
Sentiment.
Sentiment. See, it is my vocab. Ponce. One and the same thing. L'esprit, if I'm saying, if my thinking, if my desire, of reading, if I want to read the newspaper, it means my desire is for reading. Desire, l'esprit. My sentiment, mon sentiment. C'est clair, l'esprit. C'est clair. L'esprit de lecture, matlab reading of attracting. See, you're thinking towards reading. L'esprit, speak up. L'esprit, speak up, please. L'esprit de lecture commence. Speak up, commence. Speak up, commence. After voyez, speak after me. I will explain to you the entire meaning of this. Speak up. L'esprit de lecture commence after voyez immédiatement. Speak up, please. Immédiatement. Speak up. L'esprit.
Immediately.
Yes, immédiatement. We have a ague over here now. You don't understand this point. L'esprit de lecture, the thinking of the reading, commence is to start. Commence, we have a verb commencer. We have a verb commencer is to begin. Speak up, commencer. Commence.
Commence. Commence.
Travailler. Speak up, commence. Commence. À travailler.
À travailler.
We have basically my preposition. We have à. Okay, travailler. Travailler is my vocab to work. What I'm saying is, if I read, if my desire is for reading, this is I start immediately. Une fois. Speak up. Une fois. Speak up, please. Une fois. Une fois. Une fois. Speak up. Une fois. Speak up. Une fois. Qu'il se met
Une fois.
à lire. Very important. Okay, I can write one more time over here. I can write it down over here. And you to repeat after me. Speak up. En effet. In fact. Speak up. En effet. Speak up. En effet.
En effet,
L'esprit. Speak up. L'esprit. Speak up. L'esprit.
l'esprit
Et lecture. De l'esprit de lecture.
des lectures
Speak up. Commence. Speak up. Commence.
commence
À travailler. Speak up. À
Commence.
travailler. Immédiatement. Speak up.
à travailler
Travailler
Immédiatement.
immédiatement
immédiatement.
Une fois. Speak up. Une fois. Speak up. Une
une
fois.
fois
Qu'il se mette à lire.
Une fois.
Qu'il se. Very important. It's very important. Qu'il se mette à lire. Very important. Very, very important. Now you have to repeat and I will explain to you what is this. You know what? In your higher pattern, sometimes you have to go with your phrases. You have to go with your phrases. It is very important now. The meaning of this sentence is I'm using in fact, en effet, l'esprit de lecture, the reading of your the reading desire. L'esprit de lecture is your reading desire. Start to work. Commence à travailler. Start to work. We have preposition, so we have a graph. À travailler immédiatement, immediately, once a time, une fois, une fois. Speak up. Fois. Fois is your, time. Une fois. Fois is not your time for to seeing the timetable. No. fois is your एक समय की बात है. एक समय. Une fois qu'il se mette à lire. Kill. That. ILS. They. Se met. Mettre. Over here we have used mettre verb. Speak up. Mettre. MERRE. Mettre is my verb to put. Mettre is my verb to put. Say Claire.
put.
Now I will explain to you the entire meaning of this sentence. I'm saying, in fact, the desire of my reading start immediately a work if I mingle myself with a reading. This is my l'esprit de lecture. I can start immediately. See, it is about कि I'm very much attracted towards my reading, and reading enrichir. Speak up. Enrichir. Speak up. Enrichir.
Enrichir.
Speak up. Enrichir ma connaissance. Very important, because you are going for a high pattern. Enrichir ma connaissance. Speak up. Connaissance. Connaissance.
Enrichir ma
Yes,
connaissance.
is a knowledge. Connaissance. Increase my knowledge. See, en effet, in fact, en effet, indeed. En effet, we can use as an indeed also. Indeed. We use in connector indeed. Indeed, you can use indeed also. En effet, indeed of l'esprit de lecture, the reading of the sentiment, the thinking of the reading. Okay. Start immediately, once a time. Immediately in a time, if you mingle yourself with the reading. Matlab, he is saying, if you read newspaper, if you read the novels, the quelque chose, the livre, your thinking change immediately, and you do your work whatever you can be. It means you are enthusiastic. You be enthusiastic. Is it clear to you? Reading give you an enthusiasm. Reading give you a enthusiasm. Reading give you a what I would say, your body strong. Say Claire. So this is something like the meaning of this phrase is en effet, l'esprit de lecture commence à travailler immédiatement une fois qu'il se met à lire. But it means that you work in a very aggressive way. The moment you start your reading, the moment you increase your knowledge, you start your work, in a very aggressive way. You will not feel down in any situation. Is that clear to you, Gitanjali?
Yes.
Dimple,
It's clear, sir.
Isha?
Clear, clear.
See, sometimes it happen like we go for a lot of idioms, we go for a lot of phrases. This is the language French basically. I cannot use a normal language like il est important que il est important pour les étudiants, pour les peuples. No, il est je crois que. See, these are very normal French. I just want that you pick your language in a way wherein the people will say, wow, what a language you are speaking. So now speak after me. आपको सेंस समझ आया इस चीज का कि what I am trying to say is l'esprit वाला? Tell me yes and no. You come to know the concept.
Yes.
Say Claire. Now speak after me. Now, for example, first I will speak, then Dimple, then Sohail, then Isha, then Gitanjali. Right? So you have to speak after me. De nos Europa observer que le lecture devient de moins en moins populaire chez les gens. Pourtant, il faut insister sur le fait que l'habitude de lire des livres, des romans, des nouvelles peut certainement présenter de nombreux avantages. Just consider yourself, you're speaking in front of your trainer, you're speaking in front of a jury, you're speaking in front of your examiner. And for example, your topic is reading. So what you will say? De nos jours, on peut observer que in today's age, now speak after me. De nos jours,
The nose jour.
ensemble, speak all together. De nos jours, speak up. De nos jours,
The nose.
on peut observer que
Enfin, observe.
Observe.
la lecture devient
The lecture
de moins en
devient
moins, slowly and gradually, de moins en
de
moins
moins en
populaire
moins
chez les gens.
populaire
Chez les
chez
gens.
les gens.
Pourtant, speak up. My second
Pourtant.
character is pourtant. Pourtant, il faut insister. You have to use connectors.
Ils font
Today the topic
Il faut insister.
yes. And today the topic is I just want to explain like you have to use your connectors and how you can go for the connectors. De nos jours, on peut observer que le lecture devient de moins en moins populaire chez les gens. Pourtant, il faut insister sur le fait que l'habitude de lire des romans, des nouvelles peut certainement présenter de nombreux avantages. Now, tout d'abord, first of all, d'abord, l'esprit de lecture, la lecture développe la pensée créative. C'est clair. La lecture développe la pensée créative. En effet, l'esprit de lecture commence à travailler immédiatement une fois qu'il se met à lire. C'est clair. C'est clair?
Claire.
Claire.
Dimple, can you speak up, please? En effet.
Sir, I have a query. How are you pronouncing the? Yeah, I am. I want to know how do we pronounce the word METTENT?
Met.
C'est
We
mettons?
cannot say no. Say no. Met. We cannot say mettons.
Met.
Mettons क्या
Okay.
हो जाएगा आपका? Mettons would be your gerundive. O mettons.
Okay.
Mettons आपका होगा METTANT.
Right.
METTANT. The pronunciation is met. We cannot say mettons.
Met.
Met.
Okay,
Speak
sir.
of met.
C'est clair.
Say clair.
Right.
Clair. Met.
Claire.
Say
Claire.
clair. Now, speak up, Dimple. En effet.
En effet,
Hmm.
l'esprit des lectures
Hmm.
commence à travailler immédiatement une fois,
Travailler.
une fois,
Hmm.
à travailler
Hmm.
immédiatement une fois qu'elle se met à lire.
Qu'il se met à lire. See, what I'm saying is, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ हिंदी में कि जो मेरी लेस्प्री है, जो मेरी इच्छा है रीडिंग की, वो इतनी ज्यादा, मतलब वो इतनी मुझे वो मेरे को इतनी एडवांटेज देती है कि मैं एकदम से कोई भी काम को स्टार्ट कर सकता हूँ. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आपने मुझे काम दिया और मुझे नहीं पता, बट मेरा जो माइंड सेट इतना मेरा स्ट्रॉन्ग है रीडिंग कर करके, हाँ ठीक है हो जाएगा, दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. सो commence, start to work, travailler immédiatement, immediately, une fois, in the same way, une fois, the moment qu'il se met à lire, when I put myself into reading. Is that clear to you? Isha,
Oui.
Sohail, Divya,
Claire.
Mademoiselle, et Gitanjali, say Claire. Now,
Yes,
Okay, now the next we have is the next connector. So we have used the nojour, we have used pourtant, we have used d'abord, we have used en effet. Now see, now you will come to know in every sentence, in every sentence I'm using different connectors. This is we call as your level. Is that clear to you? Now I will use losk. Speak up, losk. Speak up, losk. Losk and pourtant is one and the same thing, but I cannot go for a repetition. C'est clair. In French language, it is very important to understand, if I want to grab a very good marks, right, I should not repeat my vocab. Is that clear to you? C'est clair. Speak up.
Oui.
Lorsque nous lisons un roman, nous lisons. Lorsque nous lisons un roman, you can say nous lisons un livre, un roman. We read, lisons. So over here we have a vocab. Lead is my verb to read. Pen down, please. Lead. We have done lead. So if I want to conjugate my lead verb, je lis. Speak after me. Lead is my verb to, because obviously the moment we do the sujet, जो हम ये sujet कर रहे हैं, you will come to know the vocabulary and the verb, and we'll conjugate the verbs also. Say clair. Now speak up. Lead is my verb to read. So what I will say? Je lis. Speak up. Je lis. Je lis is to I read. Tu lis. Elle lit. Say clair. Tell me. Nous lisons. Say clair. Tell me.
Claire.
Vous lisez. Say clair. And elle lise. Say clair. Sohail. Say clair.
Clair, sir.
Je lis, tu lis, elle lit, nous lisons, vous lisez, il lit. C'est clair. Clair?
Clair, sir.
Now, tell me the
Clair.
passé composé of, tell me the passé composé, the past tense of lire. Tell me the passé composé of lire.
Lead.
Pen down, please. The passé
Lire.
composé, the past tense of lire is, Dimple, the past tense of lire is liu. Liu.
Liu.
Say clair. Now, lead
Oui.
is my verb. Lead is my verb which belongs to qu'il appartient avec les verbes avoir. C'est clair. C'est la famille d'avoir. C'est clair. Now, j'ai lu. C'est clair. Tell me yes or no. Tell me please yes or no. Dimple, Isha, Sohail.
Yes, yes, it's clear.
Yes.
Clear.
C'est clair. Nous avons lu. C'est clair. And vous avez. C'est le passé composé. C'est clair. And il, elle, on you. C'est clair. C'est clair. Now, Sohail will explain to me. Sohail, I will give you a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
I will give you a few minutes. You have to tell me what is the conditional of leave. What is the conditional? What is the conditional of leave? Tell me.
Je,
Tell me the formula of conditional tense. Conditional. Tell me the formula of conditional. Tell
we
me.
have to use the
RAIS. Say Claire. RAIS. Say Claire. Is it clear to you?
clair, sir.
डिम्पल
Yes.
आपको पता है कंडीशनली एक्सप्लेन करूं आपको मैं?
No, sir, I have not studied.
कंडीशन नहीं करे भी आपने?
RIONS.
नहीं सर, मैंने नहीं किया हुआ.
चलो मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करता हूं. कंडीशनल is very important in French language. Basically, we use I would. So would term we call as conditional. Say Claire. Say Claire.
Claire.
Would term would. So would we called as conditional. Is that clear to you?
Okay. Yes, sir, clear.
Now, if I will say I would read, you would read. Say Claire. It is just you have to make a formula. Speak up. RAIS. Repeat after me. RAIS.
RAIS.
RAIT. Speak up, please. RAIT. RIONS. RIEZ. And RAIENT. You have done the M parfait, lamb parfait. Have you done lamb parfait? Dimple, have you done lamb parfait?
Yes, sir. Yes,
lamb
yes, sir.
parfait की ending क्या होती है आपकी? AIS, AIS.
Yes. AIT.
समझ आ रहा है? कुछ थोड़ा बड़ा समझ आ रहा
AIT.
है?
हाँ जी, sir. Yes, I'm getting it. Now it's clear.
IONS, IEZ, and see my lamb parfait ending. What is my lamb parfait ending? My past continuous tense, we call it lamb parfait. So tell me what is the ending of lamb parfait tense? Speak up. AIS, speak up. AIS, AIS,
AIS.
AIT, speak up. AIT, IONS, speak up. IONS, IEZ, speak up. IEZ, and AIENT. Say Claire.
AIENT.
In order to make a conditional, it is just I have to insert R with my lamb parfait. Say Claire. So क्या हो जाएगा? I would read is je lirai. Say Claire. It is just you have to learn the ending of your lamb parfait. AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, and AIENT. But yes, il est important que vous devez utiliser, vous devez ajouter le mot R. C'est clair.
Claire, Claire.
With AIS, if I will add R, so it means this is my conditional. So je lirai, speak up, je lirai. Say Claire.
Jali.
Say Claire. Is it tu lirai? Say Claire. Il, mademoiselle, what I would say, Isha, madame. Say Claire.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Nous lirions, c'est clair. Nous lirions, c'est clair. Vous liriez, c'est clair. Tell me yes and no.
Yes.
Il, elle lirait, c'est clair. C'est clair.
Claire.
Tell me,
Clear.
what is the pluka parfait? Have you done Dimple pluka parfait? करा हुआ हमने pluka parfait करा हुआ आपको पता है? Yes, explain करूं? मैं
नहीं, मैंने नहीं किया सर. I haven't done it.
एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये. ओके. अभी थोड़ा सा मैं लेक्चर से हटके मैं ग्रामर की ओर आ रहा हूँ. अभी लेक्चर का टॉपिक बहुत बड़ा है, हम उसको समझाऊंगा आपको मैं, क्योंकि लेक्चर के टॉपिक से यू कैन मेक मल्टीपल टॉपिक्स. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, जो हम लेक्चर का टॉपिक कर रहे हैं, the topic we are doing for lecture, you can make a multiple topics. For example, if I asked you to speak something about your good habits, good habit in terms of study. Why study is important? If I asked you why study is important, so what you will say? अब study वो हम we called as ले तू दिए to study. ए तू दिए is my verb to study. Say Claire, ए तू दिए. If I asked you why study is important, so what I will use? See, it is just you have to follow the rules and regulation. What I will say, the notion on peut observer que l'étude, study, l'étude, speak up, l'étude.
L'étude.
Speak up, study.
L'étude.
1 second, where is that gone? L'étude. L'étude, we have study. L'étude, c'est clair. L'étude. C'est clair? L'étude. Now, what you will say? You tell me, what you will say? De nos jours, on peut observer que l'étude de moins en moins, plus en plus, more and more, plus en plus, plus en plus, more and more. Plus en plus is more and more. The moins en moins is slowly and gradually. Say clair. Tell me. So if I will say, the notion of observer que I am not using lecture, I am using l'étude, the study. And if I'm using the notion of observer que l'étude de plus en plus, de moins en moins populaire chez les gens, chez les parents. Chez les, it is just you have to use your strategy. Rather saying chez les gens, I can use chez les parents, between the parents, among the parents. But Il faut insister sur le fait que. Il faut insister sur le fait que if I'm a habit of study, c'est clair, l'habitude. That belongs to your study only. L'habitude de lire des romans, des nouvelles, peut certainement présenter de nombreux avantages, surtout. इसमें एक और लाइन आप ऐड ऑन करोगे, surtout pour les enfants, c'est clair. Surtout pour les étudiants, pour les étudiants. It is just you have to be very smart. The moment you will speak, the moment you will write down. It is just you have to use your strategy. Pour les étudiants avec S. Étudiants avec S, with S. C'est clair. C'est clair. समझ आ रहा है आपको डिंपल?
We must hear.
मैं क्या बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ आपको?
Yes, sir.
कि I am using my strategies. The notion of observer les études, l'étude de mois au mois, slowly and gradually is. See, एक चीज और समझना. It's very important to understand. You have to give your country example also. I will give you a lot of, what I would say, a lot of scenarios. I will explain to you a lot of things. However, जो हम अभी आज जो higher pattern करें, this very first day which we are doing in higher pattern, but the moment you will spend a time with me, you will come to know a lot of things. You will come to know a lot of things, how you can go for a good speaking and how you can go for a good writing. You have to give your country example. Now, for example, just try to understand me. Okay. Now, for example,
Okay.
my what I say, sorry. Okay, so you have to give the country example also. Say Claire. Now, for example, listen to me very carefully. If I'm using l'étude and maybe the lecture, and I will say, de nos jours on peut observer que, de nos jours on peut observer que la lecture devient de moins en moins populaire chez les gens, surtout pour les enfants, surtout pour les ados. Les ados is your adolescent. Les ados, speak up. Les ados. C'est clair?
Les ados.
Les ados, adolescents, your teenagers. Les ados, les étudiants. C'est clair? Par exemple, you have to give your country example. Par exemple, speak up. Par exemple, speak up. Par exemple.
Par exemple.
Par exemple, for example, speak up.
Par
Par
exemple.
example. Par exemple.
Par exemple.
In my country, dans mon pays, in my country, dans mon pays, one thing you have to engrave, you have to fix, it should be engraved in your mind. It should be fixed in your mind. If you will use the country comparison, you will get a very good marks. Because you are doing, the language friend. This is your langue étrangère. Langue étrangère. Étrangère is your foreign language. Étrangère. Langue étrangère. Vous devez souligner, vous devez montrer, vous devez parler, vous devez exprimer, vous devez discuter les deux exemples pour ma pays ou pour leur pays, for their country. C'est clair? C'est clair? Dimple, समझ आ रहा है आपको? ईशा, गीतांजलि?
Yes, sir.
Claire.
आपको मैं slowly and gradually बहुत सारे रेगुलर दूंगा आपको मैं. I will give it to you a lot of rules and regulations. I will give you. And one day will come, you will see in the next 30 days, next 20 days, you will see drastical changes in yourself the moment you will do practice. If you will, suivre, vous devez suivre. If you will follow, vous suivrez. I'm saying you will suivre. I will, okay, the verbs I will give it to you. ठीक है? Les réglementations, उससे क्या होता है? आपका vocab बहुत important हो जाता है. Now, for example, there's a topic, because I just want to give it to you a lot of things today. कि topics में कैसे आपको काम करना है, कैसे आपको काम नहीं करना है. Now, for example, there is a topic of bad. चलो, ये तो topic है जो हम कर रहे हैं, les études, le lecture. अभी
अंकित Sorry to interrupt, but I got to leave.
Okay,
So
no
will you
problem.
be able to send the recording to me? I'll follow that.
Definitely, definitely. I will send a recording.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
so much. Thank you.
okay. Au revoir. À bientôt, Adama.
Au revoir.
Okay, now for example, this is a topic which could relate to your bad habits, bad things. Now, pollution, bad things, embouteillage. Speak up, embouteillage. Speak up, embouteillage. Embouteillage is your traffic jam.
Embouteillage.
Embouteillage is your traffic jam. आपको a lot of things मैं आपको explain करूँगा. See, today understand my understand the the concept of this class. Today I just want to give you a lot of things so that you will come to know कि हमारा जो next class होने वाला है, because this is the very first module जो हमने आज enter किया है. You will come to know कि मेरे को modules किस type के मेरे पास हम लोग उसको करेंगे. Now for example, आपके पास एक topic आता है which could be related to your bad things. embouteillage, bad eating habits, malbouffe बोलते हैं उसको. तो उसको स्टार्ट कैसे करना है? बोलो. Ne cherchez pas dans dictionnaire. Speak up. Ne cherchez pas. Speak up. Ne cherchez pas. Speak up. Ne
Ne
cherchez
cherchez
pas
pas
dans vos dictionnaires. Speak up,
dans
please. See, now for example, in English, मैं आपको एक टॉपिक दे रहा हूँ. Bad eating habits can be a malbouffe, eating burger and pizzas. और अगर आप मुझे ये बोलो इंग्लिश में, oh, this word, I don't want this word should be in our dictionary. बोलते हैं हम.
हाँ जी.
The moment you will use
Yeah.
the same technique, your level will become high and you will get your marks. Say clair. So now speak after me. Ne cherchez pas. Chercher is my
Ne
verb.
cherchez
Ne
pas
cherchez pas
Dans vos dictionnaires. Dictionnaire. Speak up. Dictionnaire.
dans vos dictionnaires.
Dictionary. मैं कह रहा हूँ,
Dictionnaire.
this word, this is not in your dictionary. Dans vos dictionnaire, in your, dans ma dictionnaire, in my dictionary, dans ma dictionnaire. C'est clair. Dans nos dictionnaire, in our dictionary, dans nos dictionnaire. C'est clair. Search. We have a vocab, chercher, we have full verb, CHER, CHER, chercher, sorry. C'est clair. So, ne cherchez pas dans dictionnaire, speak up, ne cherchez pas dans dictionnaire, dictionnaire,
Ne cherchez pas
dans mon dictionnaire,
dans nos dictionnaires.
dans nos dictionnaire, dans mon dictionnaire, c'est clair. Is it clear to you? Yes. C'est clair.
Oui.
Now, may I rub this? चलो अभी हम लेक्चर कर रहे थे. सो वी वर इन लॉस्क. तो अभी थोड़ा सा बियॉन्ड चला जाता है कई बार क्योंकि एक्सप्लेनिंग में आई जस्ट वांट टू एक्सप्लेन लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. लॉस्क. Nous lisons un roman. Nous lisons. Speak up. Nous lisons un roman. And don't worry, Dimple, I will explain to you a lot of grammar rules. जैसे अभी हमने प्लू का पार्फेम पार्फेम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे.
Right, sir.
Claire. Nous lisons un roman. Like we read a novel. Or une nouvelle. Nouvelle or nouvelle. Lorsque, however, okay, then nous lisons, we read a roman, we read a roman. What I would say, roman is your